Hello? Hello? Hey, stream. What's up with you on this fine night in America? Oh no, I know my location now. Oh no. Oh. I'm gonna get found out. I'm eating ice cream right now. Yum. Okay. Let's do this dumb game. Or drink some water first. What? No way.
Series dead? How? When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad.
Yeah.
Who could have done this?
I feel like it was Idaho, actually. I don't know. We'll see. It's thanks to the clue you gave us that we were able to find Siri.
Hey!
I just wish it hadn't been like this.
Huh?
What about the agreement we had with him? He said we'd be allowed to go home after 100 days.
Huh?
He was even going to tell us the truth about everything. No one ever found out why we were chosen and what's being kept in the defense room. I thought you were against believing anything Siri told us. I was. But once I saw there was no way of getting back to the complex on our own, I realized there must be some truth in what he said. Whatever he was going to tell us next, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing at least. Maybe he's got a spare, like another body that whoever's controlling him can jump into. If he did, he'd have done that already. Right, I'm sorry. I had to be put in solitary confinement for asking stupid questions. We're basically no better off than we were before. We're really supposed to sit around with no one to tell us why we're here or what we're doing. There's not a lot else we can do. We've proven pretty definitively that we can't get home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the whole world go to hell. That's if that explanation wasn't a lie. We never got a chance to hear the whole truth. Woo, what a pickle. Sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It's been a rough day and I need my beauty sleep. You're part of this too, you know. And you didn't even do anything today. A good night's sleep might help us see things more clearly. At any rate, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell you the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady in my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle. So, how long are you here for today? Yes, I think that would be best. I'd like some time to process all this. We're done talking then? Sweet. I kind of tuned out after the first few minutes anyway. Ice cream. Having successfully made it through our second battle in defense of the school, we went back to our rooms to rest up. I collapsed onto my bed and lay there, staring at the ceiling and pondering the same questions over and over. Defend the school for 100 days and return home. That's what Siri said. But now that he's gone, was there anyone left to hold up that end of the deal? When our time was up, would someone else show up and take us back to our old familiar residential complex? Will I really get to see Karuo again?
Huh?
Was that my doorbell? Who could be at this hour? Probably Ido. I got to my feet and opened the door. Standing just outside was a familiar face. Yeah. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late. Oh, hey Ido. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I managed to realize something very important. Sometimes it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our own destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome so long as we have each other. I just realized I've had my stream open. I should probably see if anyone's in the chat. I doubt it completely, but I mean, maybe. Maybe. Nobody. Okay. That's what I thought. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's Hemo Anima. If we think of it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, then maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, and our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this. I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Ido extended his hand toward me, an expectant smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grasped his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks, same here. Alright, I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Excuse me, I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, you too. See you. Fuck. Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Aito's right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we're not alone. It's probably gonna go all the shit the next day, Loki. And so our 7th day at Last of Us Academy, the day of our second real battle here, drew to a close. Day 8. Hey, Aito.
Get ready for your 8th day of prepare to spend a be ready to give your life.
Even with Sirei gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Anyone? Oh, bro's here. What are you doing here? Penis, looking at your weenus. Hello, Shuma. Maybe there's a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not fighting them or destroying their habitats too bad. You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So Shuma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Well, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover too? Oh, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you better leave before anyone else sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex seemed worse than I thought. True. No one else. Okay, I should go to cafeteria, I guess. So I'm eating ice cream again. Cold. Num num num. Num num num. That's funny. Ice cream. Okay. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Siri's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying. It's even better if you put a whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Haruko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Oh? Talking about what were we supposed to do now that Siri's gone? We really gotta stay here and figure it all out on our own. I'm just quickly looking. I'm not gonna read it. This curry is utterly delectable. Ah, bro, what the fuck? What's Haruko want now? Oh, but that sugar rush. What did he have up her sleeves this time? What was it you wanted to tell us, Haruko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody's come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirei barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Aito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? We can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Losers have to slit their wrists right across their stomach. Jesus. Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer. We don't know for sure if that's true. Or if we still got to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we get mistaken forever. Sharing us living space at the bottom, feeding a parasite like me is sure to depress you. I hope he shuts up. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room now. Siri could have the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? Haruko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Yeah, she just kind of slipped it in. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no. Why it's gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair. Ooh, is that it? Joy, fear. You don't need to. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attack's only going to get worse from here on. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Haruko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Okay. Haruko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line. But still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. Free time, okay. Free time! Yay. Oh, I can talk to Ido now. Let's see what I can upgrade. I can upgrade Aito's thing. Not Takumi's. Takemaru's I can upgrade. Kiriko's I cannot. Durumi's I can. Who should I upgrade? I guess Takemaru I'll upgrade. Develop out of my way! I can also do Aito and Durumi. I'll have Durumi. And Aito, look at that. Okay, I can do all that. But now that's like all my sources. Great. Okay, I'll what should I do? Report card? Oh, okay. I guess I'll talk to Ido now. What's the harm in that? Oh, I've never went to this classroom before. Okay, let's talk to Ido. Hello, Takumi, would you like to study with me? You're always so serious. What are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. My human anima takes the shape of a scythe, so I thought I should brush up. The history of the scythe? Is that even remotely interesting? The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. It only gets more interesting the more I research. They were originally for agricultural purposes, but then came to be used as a weapon during revolts. So you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anyone from owning a scythe. Thus, scythes started to be seen as religious symbols. Now, the thing about size in the modern day is, I was gonna keep talking. Ido excitedly shared his knowledge of size over the course of several hours. Did I get anything for that? No grades or anything? No, okay, great. I guess I'll talk to... Who am I gonna talk to now? I'll talk to Durumi, I guess. Durumi! I'll talk to you. Wanna eat some snacks with me, Takumi? I hate eating full meals, it's too much work. I find having snacks for all 3 meals. You'll get sick if you only eat junk. You should really get more nutrients. I don't wanna. Nutrients will just keep me alive even longer. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? No, getting old is pathetic as a boring manga that just keeps getting published forever. It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool. She thinks it's cool to neglect her body. Can't say I understand what she thinks. And, of course, didn't do anything. Okay, I hate whatever. I hate you. I hate me.
You never know. Well then.
I'm kind of confused what to do with that. I'm not leveling up at all. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random movies, videos, online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so my 8th day at Last Mistake Anime drew to a close. Okay, that was kind of a short day. Day 8, not very eventful. Day 7, a lot more eventful.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
It's morning. Furuko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should over to the cafeteria. Why is everyone in the room still? I guess we'll find out in a sec. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. Oh. What was that all about? She's acting weird. I wonder what's the issue. The only people in the cafeteria are the people who are fighting, so... But if I go to their rooms, if they're to their door, will they answer? Gaku. Wait, never mind, I won't. Let's just go to cafeteria, I guess. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or the other ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anyone who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Haruka got to her feet and left. As unshakably confident as ever. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get a real choice here. It's like Haruko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you though. There's such thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. We went back to our rooms. Okay. Free time? I'm worried about what else Haruko might be planning, but it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I'd prefer not just sit around. Well, you might sit around if I let you. Everyone is just in their room. Damn. Sad all life. Oh, I didn't even notice there were symbols. Yeah, they're all already topics I've already done. So I guess I'll do an expedition or whatever. Let's do it. I didn't mean to leak, goddammit. Okay. Be an exploration. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. Press E to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen, however many skills activate. Okay. Simple exploration? So simple exploration will just gather materials automatically. That's kind of lame. BP implants. Let's bring him, her, and him. Head out.
Let's go.
Let's go. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will net you valuable materials. Press E to check your surrounding neighborhood. Okay, bonus spaces. Let's go here. Search start. Where are the bonus spaces? What about that fire that's in the way? Can I go there? Level 2, what does that mean? I didn't mean to do that, goddammit. I meant to press 6, goddammit. Okay. We can go backwards, but not forwards. Where's the school? Right there, I think. Let's go to the left and then all the way down, I guess. Shake it. I got AA battery. Let's go.
I'll take this with me.
1. Throw a stone to knock it down. Got barely working motor. Very nice.
I'll take this.
I like doing the blue slots because they're easier. Hide under a table. I got a pebble. Look at that.
I'll take this.
The blue ones are way better, definitely. Let's do it 2. Let's go on the random space. You're surrounded by a thick fog and really who's in front of you anymore. Keep going anyway. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go 2. Oh, invader attack. Why did I do that? God damn it. I should have done 3. I don't know what I was thinking. Fuck. Battle start, I guess. This is really easy, though. This was an easy battle.
Now then, to business.
To business. Shit. Okay.
Good to go. Let's go.
Take that!
Here we go. Got it. I'm ready whenever.
I'm ready whenever.
You're in the way.
I hate you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Got it. Nice.
Nice.
Let's give it to him.
Boom.
We better get moving.
And
You're
let's
in
do
the
it.
way.
Yui. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 3 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. Wait, I want to go here actually. Oh yeah. Oh, I won. Okay, there we go. Find an abandoned car, might be worth taking inside. Look in the driver's seat. Oh, there was a thing to get Tsubasa to.
I'll take this with me.
Tsubasa here, obviously. pebble hits you. Where did it come from? Look around. Gotta put my stone.
I'll take this.
1, 2, 3. Let's do 3. Let's continue exploration. 3, 4. Activate a time bomb, or run as fast as you can. I'm definitely not gonna try to.
Might as well take it.
Let's do 2. You look up and see a shooting star. Make a wish now. Make them true. Wish for better materials. Hell yeah. Really good. We're getting to the bonus space soon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. You find a creepy straw effigy in some temple rooms. It exudes a discernibly malevolent aura. Pick up your courage and pick it up. Oh, I got a straw doll. Look at that.
I'll take this.
Let's do 2. A large fossil-smelling. Let's pluck some leaves. Okay. Don't take the whole flower.
Did it.
Let's do 3. Grab the trash. Oh, yeah.
I'll take this.
Oh, it's full. Okay. Let's do invader attack, I guess. No, it's not that, actually. Actually, no, it's not that. Run out of the building.
I'll take this.
Yes. Okay. 1. Bonus
Quite
space.
a rare find.
Raw red crystal. Oh shit. Let's end the exploration, I guess. We already got a bunch of shit. So.
Let's go home.
I did it. Yes. I got a bunch of shit. Oh, look at all the stuff I got. Woo. I'm so good. Andrew explorations are cool.
You never will then.
It's that time again, huh? Haruko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? How are they gonna eat? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. It will be. Dreading what the morning would bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 10. Day numero 10.
Up and Adam troops!
Who's in a suit now?
Time! Get ready for your... Wow! Look at you guys! Making it into double digits! In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the...
Wait, what?
Rec
doing that?
room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
You are?
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there.
Is he alive? New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without C-Ray, there's a chance we would be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo Residential Complex, back to Karuo.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow, it always does. The morning announcements at the Rec Room and Leisure Lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe we should go check them out. Let's check them out! Yeah! Okay, everyone's already in here. Let's talk to Takemaru first. What's up? I came by to check out the Leisure Lounge, but when I saw Hiroko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I would handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. It's kind of a funny line. Me to every woman ever. Infirmary. Wait, this is the wrong group. Fucking goddamn it. I'm leaving. Rec room. Okay, here we go. Whoa, this place looks big. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. This is literally just a ding-off song room. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore eroges or anything. Jesus. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now? This Ray's not here to tell us how it all works. Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Aito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. You just said phonemic, I don't even know what that means. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. True. I want to play depressing Eroge. What do they even mean? Gift-o-matic. Oh, this is the gift giving. Okay, here we go. Aito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. A gift-o-what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pop out whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and strengthen your spirit de corps. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. It looks at the list of available items. They can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. Oh my god, movies. Our games that were banned for being too extreme. Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the revival-matic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve on his own. You're probably right. What a pity. You can access it during your free time. Hell yeah. What if I had to access it now? Darts, huh? Not right now. This is supposed to be a school, right? Table tennis. Not that I'm in the mood for it. Can we play table tennis later, babe? With Aito. Yeah, I see music. I mean, I hear music right now, but I don't think the characters are. Wait, what about the leisure lounge? Let's talk to Haruko. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Haruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Haruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Was that supposed to be sexual? Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. That's pretty short. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? We can now make gifts. Wait, what? Key items. Treasure chest spaces. Okay. That is good to know. Let us go to the rec room. Splatter movies. I wonder who that's for. I guess I'll buy this because I know who it's for. Wait, it costs time? No way, it costs time to make something, bro. Oh my god. That is so dumb. If that's what I think it is. Oh shit, bad. It better not be, bro. Let's try it out. Wait, how much does it cost? Let's try it out. Crafting complete. Who would like this? Through me. Oh. I give them the gifts.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Creativity 1 by 20. Each character has their own preferred items. Giving these gifts will maximize the size of the increase. I can't fuck read. Will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check your character's preferred items with the report cards. I've giving hints to use to these. There's a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time. So gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Okay, what's even the point of like talking to them when you can just give them a gift and get way more XP? Let's give them gifts from now on, I guess. So in the report card, is hints to the things they like? Books. Aito is books, Hiroko is food. He's accessories, she's items? What does that even mean? Okay, I guess I'll try it out. Let's give someone a gift. I'll give Aito the book cover. You can filter guests by pressing E. Use the hints given to extreme activities and narrow down a character's preferred items. Okay. What does that even mean? Keyword. Category. What, keyword? There's no keywords. Items. Books. If I mess up, I'm just gonna go back and try again because I don't want to like mess up and then like not be able to, you know, do my sheet. But what's everyone's fucking, what's their shit? He's gym. She's math. She's the other one. He's something, I don't know. He doesn't say everything. He's a lot of gym right now. Maybe I'll do Takamaru. What was he again? He was accessories. He's probably, boxing gloves probably be what he likes. Let's give him some boxing gloves. And let's give it to Takemaru. Let's see if it works.
Whoa! This is seriously funky! You know just what I like, Takumi.
I do. I'm so good.
You never know. Well then.
Well then, good night. Today went by in a flash. One thing that turns me though, I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiroko would stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? With all this really, will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? I don't know I can do that. What's even the point of that? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I guess I'll be in a suit from now on during the morning announcements, or what? No.
Get ready for your... Prepare to be ready to get...
Okay. So every time it gets to 10, 20, 30, you guys in your rooms. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. I don't want to answer the door, bruh. Who's here? Who's at the door? I took a few hesitant steps towards the door. I took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Oh, Darumi. Darumi, is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you want to come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, we'll only wait for a second.
Let's
just die. Die. And she said die. Oh, okay.
Die.
She said crazy voice acting there. What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been droomied, brah. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help you cheer up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She's told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiruko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you can help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I wanted to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye. You're a bitch. Durumi waved goodbye with wrong voice. Durumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better be going. I feel like something bad should happen today, low key. Where's Tsubasa's room, babe? Right there. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell on the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi, what is it? I'm on messenger duty. Haruko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us, even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Haruko said that? She really has me cracking the whip. Who knows, maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Haruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Why? Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Or didn't even have anything to say about that. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate, whatever. Door opens slowly. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Haruko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What do you want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I've said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go out from living normal lives of fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but fine, Haruko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. After several dramatic drones, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Were the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what Durumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Haruko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Let's go straight to the cafeteria! For us to walk all the way up and down every single time, I'm just teleporting. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Haruko up to this time? Hey, who hasn't been to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You're totally heartless. Haruko, please, give him some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dried bread, one per person. Just one slice each. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. She can, like, you're all gonna die, right? Okay. I'm not gonna... Are we saying that someone's gonna die right now, or be, like, kicked out or something? Yeah, I think it will affect your sister. So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shuma, the non-fighters we've been calling you? I have decided... What you gonna say, bro? What you gonna say? What you gonna say? What? What'd you say? You are going to leave this school. Oh, okay, great.
Huh.
I accidentally skipped over it. I skipped over the dramatic sentence.
Uh,
What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all out of trouble? What? Right now? Virgo, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend in the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even though I doubt it'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Haruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's too extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously, right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. It'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Haruko, please, this is all too sudden. Could you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days. If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember you to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiroko said all she's had to say and left without another word. Well, she has a reason, right? We just don't know the reason yet. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. It makes no difference if it's an hour and 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds. I know. Sheesh, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can all go to hell. For all I care. My whole life's been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Haruko had ever been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels, not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be totally unsuited for combat. That you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Thought I heard someone come in, okay. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope out on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that, you can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up, I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shuma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shuma, I get where Haruko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do the fighting. Doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that. Yeah, but at least then, it'll all be over. At least then, I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aotsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the battlefield? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets, but you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. You're a dick. I hate you. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression like a pair of sock and buskin pants. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Haruko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with her. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of the plan. I think Haruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after accepting. She was planning to give us that time all along. We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how is that going to work exactly? None of them seemed like they were going to budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill up their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan, at least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? I'm assuming we'll all choose one person, like to do it for. Yeah, we'll do it for Tsubasa, I don't know. In response, all eyes in the room turn toward me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, I'm doing it for everybody, I guess. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably won't get N-word. So it seems planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know Drumi to only make it worse. Yeah, I didn't even come up with my own excuse. We still help you in any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like you got anything better to do. Heck, it only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. It was up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Aido, Takemaru, Drumi, and I went back to our rooms. Will I get any free time? 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. I'm trying to persuade them. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. So, okay, I thought I was going to shoot it, but I guess I'm going for Tsubasa first. She does seem the least stubborn, so you know. Everyone's in their room right now, I guess. Okay. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Haruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Haruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, consolation prize? Bro, she's obsessed with food. Our room looks interesting. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Yeah, this would have been missing. I've been craving moist bread since you got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed on the sandwiches in less than a minute. You have stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. No, I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Haruko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Yeah, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? This sounds you were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa, I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. What could her inner thoughts be, is the question. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little vomit, I guess.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa's always retching. Okay, that's what she means. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered with my puke? Would you be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Do you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, I just picture myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Oh, she's gonna vomit. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushed me out of the room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. You can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I could find a way to suppress her nausea. Oh, the puking is... Puking? Aito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is it about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I ask him for advice. Alright, just keep things between us, but... I proceeded to tell Aito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have in buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the record? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them there, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the records together to check the gift-o-matic. Let's try it. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials will need a string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags are easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch and you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Ido and I split up to gather materials we needed to make the sick bag. I guess I'll ask everyone. No image? Why is there no image? Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Okay. So I guess I'll go find Darumi now. Where is she? Darumi, where are you, Rumi? Where is the Rumi? Where is it? She's right there, okay. Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror on there, raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carried on pouches and accessory bags, but I guess it's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've gotten ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back when we found Ido, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I mesmerized where it was so I could maybe go pick something up. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop in the room. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Good to know. Okay. Ima and Kako and Aito. Okay. And Takemaru. Okay, we got a few people to talk to. Takemaru. How's it going, Tsugumi? You getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. You know, bike lovers ain't cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. My bad. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day when she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa.
Yeah, tune up cars and shit.
I've always liked tinkering with machines.
Yeah. Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her.
Ah.
By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Entrance hall. These fuckers. Or the one fucker. The girl is probably fine, Kako. But, what's his name? Ima? Is that his name? Ima and Kako. Ima is a bitch. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one. Not even once? We don't even carry our own bags or wallets. We'd only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. I remind you of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling next to my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch and managed to get some string. That's progress at least. That's what I wanted. Well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's something I needed, I guess. Yeah, Ido. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Ido. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Okay, Ido. Well, we got string and a plastic bag, but we came up short in the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead in where we might be able to find one. According to what Drumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Ido outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Oh, okay, not even a nighttime thing, just day 12. Okay, we're just going right to it. Okay, you're right. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? I guess it's just us two? I guess so, okay. Let's begin the exploration. Where is the treasure space? Okay, let's head to the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. And that should be in that direction. Okay, right there. There's a treasure chest space right there, so let's go for that. Search start. Just me and him, so I better be careful. Bro. Okay. I don't want to do a purple. Okay, I'll just try it out. I'll see if it works out.
Yes!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. I'll do 1, I guess. Slip out of your clothes. Oh no, I took damage, but
I'll take this with me.
Spider cell. Okay. Oh, 3, hell yeah. I got it barely.
What?
Torn dress. Okay, thank God. Jesus. Just grab whatever. Grab her from the okay.
I'll take this with me.
Let's go to the space. You got a fashionable pouch. Oh, Takumi, you got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. And I got a torn dress, look at that. Let's craft it. Woo, I crafted it. Yay. Yes, you made a fashionable Thicc pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. I hope so, but she isn't at all. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminated her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of a reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Karuo is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Her grandpa, obviously. Her grandpa's shop. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you giving this to me? Oh, it's such a cute pouch. Well, why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh, great. Here we go. Okay. Okay, if you fail, then you'll be able to retry. Okay, good. So it's just like a little mini game. Okay. Begin persuasion. It's just like Oblivion.
Huh?
I already told you I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire.
That's gross, bro.
Puke flies farther than you think.
Let's get a sick bag.
It smells and it's...
Boom.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looks this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Getting convinced a little bit. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can do that. Why not? Your puking issue shouldn't be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but everyone would see her do it. I know that now is not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out of there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
What should I say? Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
I'm not going to say
All
that's
the
a cool
bullies
nickname,
in my
bro.
class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad.
Should I say we wouldn't
I'd
make fun
cry
of
in
you?
secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same
I'll
thing would
puke
happen
with you.
again.
I'm not
You
going
would
to
be
say that. I'll say we
repulsed
wouldn't make
and
fun
give
of
me
you.
a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
Wait, what? I chose... What the hell? Okay, so I had to choose. God damn it. Okay, whatever. I had to choose, like, I had to double click. I didn't know that.
You want to know my nickname? It was Pukette. All the it was hard each. That's why.
Okay. Good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
I don't know about
What if
that.
they gave me another cruel nickname?
I doubt that.
If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
What should I say? I don't know what to say about this. It's difficult. Should I say I'll puke too, Bear?
You want to know my? It was Pukette.
I guess I'll say I'll puke too. See what it goes.
It was hard each step to back. I think that if I puked, they would be
I'll puke with you. That works? What?
I'll puke with you.
What? What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized with puke.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I'd gotten through to her. I see.
I see.
Okay.
You're stupid, aren't you?
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Oh. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would never imagine this. Tsubasa looked so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, and memory serves. Okay, that had to remind me, as if I forgot. Bro, come on. You mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering the machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up when she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kadura is to me, do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If your grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be a reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop,
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so much, Grandpa.
Good. Okay, not great, though.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Bro really wants to say that. Wait, I'm not gonna say that. Why would I say that? Oh. Okay, I was confused. I was confused what that meant, I guess. Okay, he's talking about how it might get destroyed, like she needs to protect it. Okay. I was really confused.
Because of all, but I Of course I failed no matter how much even
Is it always
as
the last
long
one
as I
that I
have
wanna do?
damn it.
Okay, here we go. I thought that was like being mean.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us is a lie. The Tokyo Residential Complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us. And protect what matters most to us together.
Oh. He's convinced. Utterly convinced. Oh shit. Oh my god. So convinced. Persuasion complete. That kind of feel like I was playing like a role-playing game, bro. Successfully persuade someone. Fighting to protect humanity. To protect my grandpa and his workshop. Did you never think about that before? Like, come on, she should be a danger. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Okay, I convinced her. Day 13. Phew, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 other people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shuma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I'll grab the sandwich offering and head over to Gaku's room. Bro, his room is a mess. Oh my god. Jesus, what is with this guy? Why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I'd brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why I won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyways? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have to. We have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo Residential Complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group that took me in. Poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I kinda had an idea that he would. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo Residential Complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo Residential Complex goes down, everyone dies. You wanna have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for my number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Oh, wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo. Whack. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Damn. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes and our bags. I can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using his gift bag. What do you say? In the rec room. But we'll get him to open up to me. What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. Okay, ask someone else. We got Darumi, Takemaru, Aito. Okay, let's go to Darumi first. Penis in my butt, penis in my butt. I got Shuz I went all the way around to the Oh, she was right there. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm actually done, bro. Look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins and I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated the whole surgery kit. Eep, I can't believe I found such a nice blade. That must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. Yo! Darumi swung the scalpel around its right down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. What was even the point of that? Let's talk to Takemaru, I guess. Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Huh? Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing. And he don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. It was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku's such a domestic side. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up a day in and a day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Oh, he lied. Liar? Like, holy shit, right? I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Remember that, right? Remember that very well. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Okay. What about Haruko? Is she even gonna help at all? I peeked into the war room and saw Haruko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Haruko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record?
Oh.
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records, or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirate said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking on the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Why did I ask that? Bro, no, she obviously doesn't care. Okay, I'm trying to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Clothes. Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Sewing kit. It's better than a machine. Sewing kit. Let's look at the materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be needed. Oh, the hospital. If the Place Durumi found at the surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, it might work in place of cotton. Okay, I'll go explore tomorrow. I'll have Durumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Day 14? 15? 14, okay. So I'm going with Durumi now, okay. The pacing is slowing down a lot with this section of the game, like a lot, but hopefully I'll get through it quickly. Ready to go find some more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to go look for materials to make Gaku's present for me? Let's do it. If you get lost, bro. Search starts. Which direction should we go? I'll go that way. I'll see if I get enough spaces. So if I get there and then I'll get 4, then I'll be able to go. Okay, let's do it. Oh. It's like metal gear.
Did it.
A cardboard box. There's a cat in the box. Look at the flowers. Party recovered 1 HP. Let's go. Look for a 4-leaf clover. Oh, I took damage, damn it.
Oh, nice.
Let's do a mystery one. Wish for HP, better materials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5! Hell yeah. Wait, oh, I know. Ear pick. Did she say poggers? Doreen picks up a revolver from somewhere. She wants to play Red Game or Russian Roulette. Go along with it. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I succeeded. That's okay. Let's do 4. You explore an abandoned building, you'll find a loose cable that's still alive. Look for the circuit breaker. Okay, good.
This looks good.
1. You arrive in a pretty flower field. Pick a nice flower before leaving. Let's pick a crimson rose. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Yes!
2. Take a yellow rock. Yeah, I'm not taking a glowing blue rock, bro.
Did it.
And here we are. Needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. Boom, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play Depressing Roaches. I don't know what that is, so. Is it a rogue or is it a rogue? I don't know what that is. Getting a lot of materials in this, it's good. Sewing kit, scratch it.
Aha!
Yes, so sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gifts. Dirty outfit. It doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is a sack full of money. The heck is this, a sewing kit? Wait, you giving me this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, it's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for those gifts. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Okay, here we go. Let's convince him. Begin persuasion. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? This means I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane
This is a
place,
chicken.
and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga.
You said that before.
Yeah,
Manga.
no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
You can make a bank if you fight. That's all I gotta know.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Haruko, every invader you bag nets a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. That works. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. Well, what's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do, real bad. Do you have any idea how long I've been broke? I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, what if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? Then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up in a poor home. Born a poor home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now is not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred toward the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for the fighting. He'll never agree to join us until his hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past, see if I could find a way to change his life.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17.
Whoa.
I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse. And I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
I want to help you.
Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever.
Oh, save your siblings. There we go.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me you're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex is destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seemed to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it takes me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die, 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 die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
I hate Gaku, Jesus. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger toward the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
That's just how kids are.
They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave.
Oh.
If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times.
Like
I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, Maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 die,
Just
die,
end
you
already.
stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can
I almost
kill
like that.
every
Alright.
last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Jesus. Oh, I should have said enough already. Okay, I didn't. Wait, oh, never mind. Perfect. Okay. I just had to pause. Damn it, die. They all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying!
I start crying! It's because you don't want them to die, not real. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
No, wow, wow. Oh my god, it broke. Gaku broke and died. Oh, he looks determined. That's awesome. I love that. Gaku's is really annoying though. Fuck Gaku, bro. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight them for you? Fuck, I fucked up. Fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Okay, everyone's starting to like talk Takumi more, but then they're not gonna like anyone else more. So I'm literally gonna be friends with every single person here.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give.
15th day, okay. The announcement played like usual and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... who could that be? Oh, sorry. Who could that be? Because he's sleeping. I opened up the door and welcomed my guests inside. Oh, how did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make? There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you've been delayed.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Haruko sent me on important business. Mistress Haruko? She wants you and me and Takamaru Naito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Haruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. The roomie bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Haruko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Let's leave the cafeteria! Did she say I'm late? I didn't say so. Ah, you're all here. There we are. I gathered them all up just like you told me. That's kind of a funny face, though. Wrong face. I can see that. You did an admirable job for me. Mistress praised me. Something happened between those two? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have one day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around.
Oh.
I see, that's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course. We can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who does not have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute, it took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what differences does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Haruko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and to consider our options. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that? I hate you, bruh. You're so annoying. You're actually getting less annoying for some reason. I don't know why, but it's still annoying. Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean... Yes, but... Never mind, it's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. Might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll all be over then after all. You're right, we can't possibly abandon our friends such a cruel fate. I won't let Ugo force him out either. I'll step in to protect him if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. In the back of my mind, I'd been hoping, really, that Haruko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I'd managed to change Tsubasa and Kaku's minds, Shuma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shuma, Ima, and Kaku before it's too late. So where are they? Oh, I talked to all of them, definitely. Okay. Shuma? This is Shuma's room. I wonder if he's in? I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shuma, that deadline Haruko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out for like the trash I am. You don't really want that, though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry to end up here with someone like me. Shuma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Fuck. So he's gone. This is Kako's room. Most people are more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takuma. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my brother dearest said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like there's a discussion for another day. Yeah, Jesus. Bro is so controlling. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess it's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. Can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going on the battlefield. So he's just saying, like, they're fucks, basically. See if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sereno, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Emma, please. At least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right. You mentioned that before. You had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Haruko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Emo waved me goodbye and closed the door. His easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. Anxiety? What did I say? He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. I talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't been any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still unhappy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? Oh? Has one of them changed their mind after all? I doubt it. But let's see. Hello? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it, I saw Haruko. Oh, it's Aito. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Aito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Haruko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Haruko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. Well, I don't know why. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Haruko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we would have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Haruko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we come up against. But you said commanders, plural, not single. Huh? We've never fought another invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's invaders like it out there. But Haruko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Haruko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. Why just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Haruko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Haruko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last three non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Haruko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi, and you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Haruko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the three of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Haruko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. So talk. Thank you, Takumi. Is Haruko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. That's a very hopeful way of thinking. Oh, I just saved twice. Kako's here? Oh, she's probably on the right side, actually. Hello. Hi, Kako. I don't see you on your own very often. Meant your brother said he needed some time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is this plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because I've been playing for a while. And I'll get back to you later. Bye.